Good evening, everyone, and welcome to G Sports Production. This is Larry Cecil along with Brittany Rowe, and tonight we're at the Hawk's Nest on the campus of Pike Central High School. As the Hawks, it'll be a single game, boys, no JV game. Moved the game up a little bit. Last night was on the air and told them that we'd be here at 7:30, but we're getting started a little early. But they're welcoming in Betsy Layne, and Betsy Layne, Brittany, with a new coach, Nathan Martin.
Yep.
So be interesting to see how things work out for them.
It's going to be an interesting night. You all had told me this is going to be Nathan's first game with the Bobcats tonight, so interested to see how that goes. I'm sure he's a little bit nervous, I'm sure,
right,
taking
I'm sure,
over.
yeah.
And Pike Central's had a decent season so far with new head coach Al Holland here for the Hawks.
Yes, and they've got off to a good start. They're 4-1. Their last game out, they lost in the semifinals at the YMT Classic, and they dropped that 7-point decision to Knott County Central. So they're looking to get back on the winning streak. Betsy Layne comes in 1-4. Their only win was against McGoffin County down at Betsy Layne. So last time out, had a interim coach, the girls coach, Coy Thacker, stepped over and was coach, but dropped a 37-point decision to Floyd Central. So they're looking to get back on the winning track themselves. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have an interview with the two coaches that be involved in tonight's game right here on G Sports.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Donna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
This holiday season, the best gifts don't sit under the tree, they sit in your driveway. At Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Hyundai, Fiat, we're bringing the cheer with incredible deals on every new and pre-owned vehicle. Buy a vehicle between now and December 23rd, and you're entered to win $5,000 in cash. Limited to the first 200 vehicles sold. Come see us at 100 Deskins Drive, Pikeville. Call 606-437-1300 or shop anytime at Tim Short CDJR of Pikeville.com.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearhart Broadband.
We're proud to offer the city of Prestonsburg the fastest and most dependable internet. Your doctors and nurses depend on it. The bright future minds must have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online is incredibly valuable.
If Gearhart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
Pest in your home? Call East Kentucky Exterminating for same-day service. Give us a call today at 606-432-1127. We help eliminate ants, rats, roaches, and spiders, and so much more. If you need it done fast, give East Kentucky Exterminating a call today, again at 606-432-1127. Nobody likes a bad pest. Welcome back into the Hawk's Nest as we get ready for Pike Central versus Betsy Layne in boys action. Brittany Rowe here with you. Larry is on the scene with new head coach for Betsy Layne, Nathan Martin, so we'll turn it over to Larry.
All righty, as Brittany said, here new head coach Nathan Martin. Congratulations, Nathan, on the new job, and how's it went so far?
Man, I absolutely cannot brag on these guys enough. They've been put in a tough spot, and they could have laid down. They could have quit. Before Sunday, they didn't know who I was or I existed on this earth. We come in Sunday, and yesterday for 5.5 hours, and they've got after it. I'm excited. They did not lay down yet, and I don't think that's in them.
Well, that's good, you know. So the players, none of them had any, you know, communications with you or anything before you had got hired on. So that's kind of a little unusual. You're a pretty well-known guy around this area here. So I know Isaiah Allen had left the team before you took it over. You know, that's a big loss. You know, so. What are you doing to, you know, kind of replace him and step up?
Yeah, not sure you can replace a guy like Isaiah. Great guy. We love him. He's still a part of our school, and we love our school. I don't think you can replace him. Like you said, I spent a lot of the last 3 days memorizing names. So I don't know who's going to replace him at this point. We're just going to play ball, and as long as we're playing hard, playing defense, good things are going to happen here.
Well, what's your key for a victory tonight against the Hawks?
Oh man, they got some really good players. Rose on a absolute heater this year. So hopefully we can chase him off the three-point line. We'll live with some bad shots. Guard the three-point line tonight, and we'll see. Good things will come if we play defense, I think.
Well, good talking to you, and congratulations on the job again, and good luck tonight. Coach Holland is in with the officials right now, so we'll step over and wait for him to get through, and Brittany, we'll send it back up to you.
All right, Larry. Well, you know, I've got to say they mentioned Will Rowe there, and he has been on a heater, so we're going to step out for a quick. Wayne says we're going to stay here until Al Holland's done, so I'm going to listen to Wayne like I do. But I'm going to thank our fine sponsors while we wait on Coach Holland. Appalachian Wireless, Howard Family Pharmacy, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Gearhart.com, John Greer Hunt, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Pikeville, Getty's Pizza in Pikeville, Parkview Pharmacy, Hall Funeral Home, and East Kentucky Exterminating. And it looks like Larry will get Al here in just a second. And first year with the Hawks as well, and he's a very successful coach. As Larry gets him over here to the side, I'll send it back to Larry and Coach Al Holland.
All right, Coach Al Holland. Coach, first year here, but talked to you early and said been in it 35 years. So a question I had in my mind when you said that, what's the difference between now and 35 years ago coaching?
Things have changed a lot throughout the years, you know, and it's a little more of a challenge this day and time. And but we got good, you know, kids are kids. We got good kids. We had good kids back when I started, and a lot of fun to coach. And that's the main thing, is you want to have good kids, and they're a future in our community. You know, these kids are here, and I want to try to make them do what's right and represent your school system good and your team. But I'm proud of my guys so far. They've got pretty good kids.
Well, you got off to a good start, 4-1. Last trip out, lost over at a 7-point loss over in the semifinals of the Mountain Classic. So you're looking to get back on the winning side tonight. Tell us a little bit about your team this year.
Well, we're led by two good seniors, Zach Thacker and Will Rowe. And Will's our leading scorer. They're both good leaders for us, on and off the floor in the locker room. That means a lot. Got a 6'6" freshman who's off to a good start, Owen Bowman. Got a great future ahead of him, and he's our leading rebounder. Bobby Biller's playing really well for us. I love the way he's playing. Colton Ratliff on that point, he's been a pleasant surprise. He's really improved since this summer, gotten better and better, and had the opportunity to play, and that's big, you know. So got some young kids coming in off the bench. Got two guys who've not got no high school experience, Carson Layne and Zayden Coleman. They're both impact players for us. Brody Fields, outstanding shooter, only a sophomore. Eli Lockhart, only a freshman, gets some playing time and giving us some good minutes. So we rotate them around, kind of see who's playing the best at the right time in the game.
What's your keys for the victory tonight?
Defense, got to play good defense. They got some outstanding scores. Got to slow them down a little bit, keep them off the backboard. Shot selection is really important, but I like her. I like her team. They listen pretty well.
Well, good luck tonight.
Appreciate you.
Coach Al Holland, we're going to send it back up to Brittany.
All right, Larry. Coach Al Holland bragging on I've got to say, Owen Bowman, my dad mentioned before I came down here tonight that his dad played for him on one of the first teams here at Pike Central, so that was an interesting fact. But anyway, we're going to send it back for a 2-minute break, and we'll be back here at Buckley's Creek on G Sports.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com. And let's tech the halls, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Hall Funeral Home has provided caring services since 1947, helping families honor the ones they love. With convenient parking and access, our facilities provide an affordable, comfortable place for friends and families, whether you need spacious accommodations or a more intimate setting. Hall Funeral Home's pre-planning services can shield loved ones from making decisions at a stressful time. For pre-planning or at your time of need, trust the caring professionals at Hall Funeral Home in Martin.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
I'm pharmacist Valerie Akers, and I invite you to visit us at Parkview Pharmacy. Come meet our team and discover how we can personalize your pharmacy experience with services designed to help you live a happier, healthier life. Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, a dose of care in every prescription.
Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Pikeville is the perfect place to eat, play, and party. Come try our all-you-can-eat buffet, loaded with unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and desserts. Let Mr. Gatti's host your next birthday party, school event, or family gathering. After you eat, check out the game room where you can play the best up-to-date games around and redeem your tickets for cool prizes. Mr. Gatti's also offers a drive-thru lane where you can pick up your meal while on the go. Stop by Mr. Gatti's today and get only the best.
For over 65 years, Gearhart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearhart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearhart.com. That's gearhart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Pests in your home? Call East Kentucky Exterminating for same-day service. Give us a call today at 606-432-1127. We help eliminate ants, rats, roaches, and spiders, and so much more. If you need it done fast, give East Kentucky Exterminating a call today. Again at 606-432-1127. Nobody likes bad pests.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Baker. What if one of the world's largest mobile carriers could partner with a local company to bring you worldwide coverage and local service you know and trust? Well, it's happened. The all-new Gearhart Mobile. We're so confident in our coverage and service that we don't require a contract. That's right. Make the switch, keep your number, improve your worldwide service, and you don't have to sign a contract. We'll stand on the results. And did I mention services starting at only $40 per month? Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearhart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearhart Mobile.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
And welcome back into Buckley's Creek as we're about 4 minutes and 58 seconds from tip-off here. Larry, you got to talk to the coaches, and I think they both are they both have a key to the game.
Yes, and both of them was defense, which, that's usually what you hear from the coaches. They don't like to talk about the offensive end because the kids always like to shoot the ball and score.
Yeah.
You sometimes have a problem getting them to play defense, so both of them is that. And Coach Martin, he's kind of funny. He said, I'm trying to learn their names. He said, when I went off the bench, he said, I might have to come with a number instead of a name, until I learn all the names. It's his first night. So interesting to see how it works out. As we said, both teams coming off losses and trying to get back on the win column. And Betsy Layne is just really trying to right the ship more than anything.
Yeah, and after Christmas break's over, they'll probably be a little bit more on track because you got to change offenses and defenses like we were talking about off the mic for them. So it's a little bit of a transition for those kids.
It is, and it gives them more time to work too. When you're out of school, the kids are not involved in their class work and things. So it will give them more time in the gym, and I'm sure that we'll see a different team.
Which you got to think Pike Central also had to transition with the new coach, but
Right.
they've had a little bit more time with Coach Holland and had time to practice all those new offense and defenses. So
Well, they got to go through the summer with
They
it,
did.
and you nowadays basketball is a year-round sport,
Yeah.
unless you're playing another sport. And if basketball your only thing that you play, you got the AAU rackets, going on, and the panoramas and things like that. So you get to spend a lot of time with them through the summer. And of course, I'm sure that Coach Martin will get all that worked out. He's got some good help, good support.
He does.
Betsy Layne's always been a basketball school, so they'll get behind them down there.
I'm excited to see how they look tonight. And like we said, it's going to be interesting because it's his first game with the Bobcats, as Pike Central's had time with Coach Holland. So I think it's a good matchup, though, for night one for Coach Martin.
I think so. Close home, get a good crowd into the gym and watch them, and get some enthusiasm and support behind them. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back shortly, about 2.5 minutes away from the starting lineups and the tip of tonight's game between Pike County Central Hawks and the Betsy Layne Bobcats, and it's all happening right here on G Sports.
I'm pharmacist Valerie Akers, and I invite you to visit us at Parkview Pharmacy. Come meet our team and discover how we can personalize your pharmacy experience with services designed to help you live a happier, healthier life. Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, a dose of care in every prescription.
Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Pikeville is the perfect place to eat, play, and party. Come try our all-you-can-eat buffet, loaded with unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and desserts. Let Mr. Gatti's host your next birthday party, school event, or family gathering. After you eat, check out the game room where you can play the best up-to-date games around and redeem your tickets for cool prizes. Mr. Gatti's also offers a drive-through lane where you can pick up your meal while on the go. Stop by Mr. Gatti's today and get only the best.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com, and let's tech the halls, because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hall Funeral Home has provided caring services since 1947, helping families honor the ones they love. With convenient parking and access, our facilities provide an affordable, comfortable place for friends and families, whether you need spacious accommodations or a more intimate setting. Hall Funeral Home's pre-planning services can shield loved ones from making decisions at a stressful time. For pre-planning or at your time of need, trust the caring professionals at Hall Funeral Home in Martin.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
For over 65 years, Gearhart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearhart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearhart.com. That's gearhart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Pests in your home? Call East Kentucky Exterminating for same-day service. Give us a call today at 606-432-1127. We help eliminate ants, rats, roaches, and spiders, and so much more. If you need it done fast, give East Kentucky Exterminating a call today. Again at 606-432-1127. Nobody likes a bad pest.
This holiday season, the best gifts don't sit under the tree, they sit in your driveway. At Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Hyundai, Fiat, we're bringing the cheer with incredible deals on every new and pre-owned vehicle. Buy a vehicle between now and December 23rd, and you're entered to win $5,000 in cash. Limited to the first 200 vehicles sold. Come see us at 100 Deskins Drive, Pikeville. Call 606-437-1300 or shop anytime at Tim Short CDJR of Pikeville.com.
And welcome back into G Sports as we're getting ready for the starting lineups between Pike Central and Betsy Layne. Larry and Brittany here with you, Wayne on camera, Alex back at the station as we just finished up the national anthem. Betsy Layne, the visitors on the scoreboard in the royal blue with black trim tonight. Pike Central, the home team, on the scoreboard in the home white with blue and orange trim.
Chandler Coleman. Number 5, Caden Hall. Number 24, Eli Gerald. Number 23, Braden Hall. And number 21, Ethan Lance. The Bobcats are coached by Coach Nathan Martin. And now for your Pike County Central Hawks. Number 11, Will Rowe. Number 3, Zach Thacker. Number 2, Bobby Billiter. Number 4, Colton Ratliff. And number 22, Owen Bowman. The Hawks are coached by Al Holland.
And that's the starting lineups for the night's game as teams breaks the huddle, meet out at the midcourt, getting ready to jump it up.
Should be a good matchup here between the Bobcats and the Hawks as we get things ready to roll here at Buckley's Creek on G Sports.
Both teams out at the jump circle now as officials waiting to get stepped in, checking with, and we're about ready to get this one started. Number 22, Bowman, and 24 for Betsy Layne. Betsy Layne wins the tip and shot up no good. Rebound comes off to the Hawks. They're out on the run. That's Thacker with it down the left side. Come back out on top now, Colton Ratliff. Betsy Layne opened up in a, looks like a 2-1-2. Now it's a 2-3, or switching back and forth in a zone. Pike Central just working around the three-point line right now.
They like to shoot outside.
Yes, they need Bowman down low. Here's a steal. Betsy Layne, that's Coleman, and it's taken away from him. Thrown back in, Rowe with it. Free throw line jumper up, good. And Hawks break out on top, 2-0. They'll jump into a man-to-man full court press. Coleman into front court for Betsy Layne and called for the walk.
Now Pike Central take it out right in front of their home bench.
It'll come into Ratliff. He'll walk it into the front court. It looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Betsy Layne, if it goes down in the corners, they drop into a 2-3. Here's the three. No good. Rebound comes off to Betsy Layne. That's Lance. Down low, pass tipped and dropped out of bounds. Near turnover, but Rowe couldn't control it. He'll stay with the Bobcats. Just getting started. 6:34 here in the first quarter. 2-0 Hawks.
Betsy Layne with the basketball if you're just now joining us.
Braden Hall gets it in. Coleman comes over and gets it. He'll run the point. Guarded by Thacker, and Thacker's going to be called for the foul as Coleman puts it on the floor. First foul of the game. Betsy Layne to get it in. That's Coleman with it. Drives down the right side. Gerald. Betsy Layne just running the weave at the top of the circle. Nice spin move in the lane. Down, shot no good. Rebound put back up and in. Lance, and it's going to count and one. Ethan Lance with the offensive rebound.
Nice job by Lance there. That's 2 more rebounds for him. As he gets Betsy Layne on the board, we're tied at 2.
He's a rebounding machine now. He'll try to complete the three-point play. And it goes in, so Betsy Layne with their first lead, 3-2. They'll go into a 2-2-1 full court pressure this time. Near steal, Rowe kicks it out to Thacker. Back on the corner, 3 in the air. No good. Rebound comes off Coleman for Betsy Layne. Works into the lane. Nice pass down low and knocked out of bounds as good defense that time by Colton Ratliff. Betsy Layne will keep it under their own bucket. Braden Hall steps out, brings it in to Lance. Now Braden, he's a three-point shooter.
Yeah,
Can
he
get
is.
open, but he's driving it down the lane, got it knocked loose, picks it up, left hand up and in.
Nice job by Braden Hall.
And Betsy Layne moves out to a three-point lead, 5-2. Hawks with it in the front court. Down in the corner, that's Rowe with it. Look for him to try to get it into Bowman. He's tipped it once, but it was out behind the three-point circle. Here's Rowe with the baseline jumper, no good, off the side of the bucket, and Lance with another rebound. He'll get it to Braden Hall. Into the front court, passes over to Coleman. They'll get their offense set.
Bobcats playing good D against Pike Central, not letting them get those three-point shots.
And here's looked at a three, put it on the floor, kicking it out. Coleman drives in. Now here, Hall, three, good. And Betsy Layne has come out hot, 8-2.
Good team ball movement there on Betsy Layne's end of the court.
Yes, well, you know, Braden had that three-point shot, and he faked it, took it inside, gave it off, and then circled around, and they was smart enough to hit him in the corner for an open three. Pike Central working again. Here's Rowe with the three, no good, air ball. Out of bounds, it's going to Betsy Layne.
4:12 left here in the first. It's 8-2. Betsy Layne on top of Pike Central. Betsy Layne basketball.
It'll come into Coleman. Ratliff switched over on Coleman. They had Rowe on him to start with. And here's a steal, Ratliff. Rowe kicked it back to Ratliff down the lane. Up and Rowe's out, man. That was halfway down. Gets his own rebound, loses it. Was able to control it. A little helter-skelter now. Here's a shot. Three in the air. Thacker in and out, no good. And Lance with another rebound and a foul called, and see who they get on that one. I think that one's going to go against Billiter,
I
Brittany.
believe so. That's going to be his first, team second.
Betsy Layne really crashing the boards right now.
Yeah, they came out strong here in the first quarter.
Eli Gerald. First time I've seen Eli on the floor this year. He's got it now. In lane, spin move, shot up and good. Betsy Layne doing some good work down in the paint right now.
Yeah, they are. 10-2, Betsy Layne on top. 3:19 to go here in the first. Pike Central with the ball.
And it's steal by Lance. They try to go down low to Rowe, and Ethan Lance seen it coming. There's Coleman driving, stopped, and going to be tied up. And here to go to Pike Central. Turnover Betsy Layne. Betsy Layne drops back out of the press. 1-3-1 zone. Got Coleman out on the point, trying to put some pressure to keep that in there. Down low, that's where they need to work it and get it to Bowman down low the first time, and he gets 2 points.
Nice job by the freshman.
10-4, Betsy Layne. Here's a steal. Straight to the bucket, shot no good. The foul's going to be called, and I think Lance will get that one.
Yep. It's going to be his first foul.
First free throws for Pike Central. Colton Ratliff has stepped to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good. If you're watching on our Facebook feed, we encourage you to send us a text, who you're rooting for, where you're rooting from. Let us know how we're sounding. We appreciate all the comments that we get on the screen.
He gets them both.
Gets both of them. Also, you can watch it live on WPRG TV 5 and Foothills Channel 92 down in Johnson County. Here's a steal to the bucket, and a lot of contact, nothing called, but they're going to stay with Pike Central. I don't think Betsy Layne players tipped it, but I think he fouled it, and they just gave him the ball.
Yeah.
Kind of made up for that one a little bit. What do you think?
I think they did. That was a good job by Thacker for the Hawks.
10-6, Betsy Layne with the lead. Pike Central working around number 5 into the lineup. That's Brody Fields for Pike Central. Just working around the three-point line, trying to get a offense set against that 2-3 zone. And here's Fields with the 3, no. And Lance with another rebound. He's going to have double figures here in the first quarter if this keeps up.
He's getting close.
Here's Lance down the lane, kicks it back out. Braden Hall. Braden backing out close to the timeline. They're trying to open the floor up for him for drive. He'll drive it down, spin move, walked.
Yep, he did.
Shuffled the feet.
Billiter's going to check back in for the Hawks. And Thacker will get a break.
1:30 left here first quarter, 10-6, Pike Central. Central working in the front court with it. Not getting much inside. Here's a long 3, no good. And rebound knocked out of bounds off Pike Central. And it's going to go to Betsy Layne.
And now Sloan will check in for the Bobcats with 1:13 left here in the first. Kenyon Sloan.
Brittany Goff watching from New Concord, Ohio, rooting her nephew on for Pike Central. Betsy Layne in the front court with it. There's Gerald, kicks it back out. And Caden Hall knocks down the 3.
Nice shot.
Betsy Layne's hit a couple of threes now, gets her lead back out to 7, 13-6. Coach Martin working hard on the sidelines over there. And Bowman tried to drive the baseline, stepped on the line. Good defense, Betsy Layne, and another turnover, Hawks.
Coach Martin should be happy with how the Bobcats have played this first quarter.
Well, it's I've seen them a couple times this year, and this is the best they've looked. I can say that. There's Hall, and lost it.
Here comes Rowe.
And he'll lay it up and in. Will Rowe. Cuts the lead to 5. 12 seconds left. See if the Bobcats can work and get the last shot. Kenyon Sloan into for him. He's double teamed looking for help. And it's off Lance out of bounds. And it's going to be 3.4 seconds left for the Hawks to get the final shot. Sloan put some pressure. Here's Rowe. No, at the horn. And at the end of one, it's 13-8. Betsy Layne. We'll send it back to the station and be back shortly for the second quarter right here on G Sports.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Baker. What if one of the world's largest mobile carriers could partner with a local company to bring you worldwide coverage and local service you know and trust? Well, it's happened. The all-new Gearhart Mobile. We're so confident in our coverage and service that we don't require a contract. That's right. Make the switch, keep your number, improve your worldwide service, and you don't have to sign a contract. We'll stand on the results. And did I mention services starting at only $40 per month? Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearhart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearhart Mobile.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Welcome back into Buckley's Creek as we get ready for the second quarter of play. It is 13-8, Betsy Layne leading the Hawks. Been an interesting first quarter, Larry.
It has. Pike Central's come out and had some open looks at it from three-point line, not been able to knock any down, and Betsy Layne's hit a couple, but Betsy Layne's done most of their work down in the lane, and Ethan Lance just been a stud on the board here in the first quarter. I think you've got him, 5 rebounds already?
Yeah.
So he's really controlled the boards. Braden Hall with it. Kenyon Sloan in the middle. Nice pass, tipped. And, whoa.
They're going to say the Hawks get it back.
They're going to get the Hawks back. I thought they was one tipped it. They're saying it went off Lance. So another turnover, Bobcats.
That's one thing, Larry, I didn't keep track of this first half is turnovers.
They've been a few. Pike Central working again just outside that three-point arc, trying to get an open in the zone. They've got players on both low posts. There's where they need to go. Bowman down low, puts it in. If they can get Owen Bowman down low like that, he's big trouble for Betsy Layne.
Yes, he is. He's a tall kid.
They don't have nobody to match up with him. Well, they got the kid that came from Pike Central. As Pike Central comes off the rebound, I think his first name's Cooper, but I can't think of his last name.
Justice,
yeah. He's got the height to stay with him.
He does, as Pike Central's trying not to turn it over. Jump ball.
And hits a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Hawks as they have the possession arrow.
3-point ball game here in the second quarter. If you're just now joining us, Betsy Layne leading the way.
Coach Martin kind of getting into it a little bit now. He's over questioning the officials. First time I've seen him talk to the officials so far. Wanted a walk called. Here's a drive. That's Rattler. Backs it out now, trying to get their offense set up as they'll put the low post on both sides of the lane now. That's what they worked the last time and got Bowman open down low. Very patient. That's one of the signatures of Coach Holland's team's always been low scoring but patient. And there's a drive and a shot good. Number 5, Brody Fields. 13-12, 7-point lead down to 1. Betsy Layne's hit a little cold spell here. A nice crossover dribble by Gerald, and not going to count the bucket. They said it before the foul. It'll be Betsy Layne's ball on the baseline. That beautiful crossover dribble.
It'd been nice if they'd have counted that for them.
Braden Hall gets it in. That's Sloan with it. His drive's cut off. Gets it on top of the circle. 3 in the air. Good. Caden Hall. That's his second, I think, isn't it?
Yep, he's leading the Cats right now with 6.
16-12. Hawks with it in the front court. That's Rattler. Betsy Layne extending that zone out. Here's Rowe out of the corner, answers the 3. Heating up a little now both ways.
Rowe leading the Hawks with 8.
Here's Gerald. He'll give it up to Hall. Sloan. Back to Caden Hall. 3, good. Young man's hot.
That was his heat check right there.
It was. He's still hot. Just a freshman. Back to a 4-point lead, 19-15. Rattler with it in the front court. Can't get the drive going. Now he'll go back over. That's Fields with it. Rattler back to Fields. Fires the 3. And it's no good. Comes out. Lance with another rebound. Kenyon Sloan with it.
4:40 to play here in the second.
Sloan in the front court, crossover, trying to kick it, and good defense that time by Colton Rattler. He got left with the crossover dribble, but he knew where that pass was going in the corner, and he dropped down and knocked it out of bounds. Hall was open for another 3-pointer. Lance has it. Back out to Kenyon Sloan. They'll get their offense set up. Braden Hall comes out to get it. And tipped loose. Rattler gets it over to Rowe. Down low, shot up, no good. He'll get 2 at the line.
I believe that's going to go on Sloan.
Quick hands by Rattler taking that away from Kenyon Sloan.
That was 2 impressive defensive plays by Rattler.
Yes, he's really quick, got some quick hands. Good anticipation, too, as Rowe makes the first free throw. 19-16, 4:19 left here first half. Pretty nice crowd on hand here tonight.
Yeah, they're trickling in a little bit.
Might not have got the word that we started half an hour earlier than what it was originally scheduled. Rowe missed the second free throw. It remains 19-16. And we got a timeout. Betsy Layne, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. 19-16, 4:11 left here in the first half. And Brittany, what do you think so far?
I think Betsy Layne has came out pretty strong here in the first half of action. And, you know, you got to wonder, like, what's Coach Martin said to them in the locker room before they came out to play tonight?
Well, you know, in the interview, he said they'd had a lot of enthusiasm at practice and a lot of energy and things, and I think that's carried over on the floor here in the first half.
It looks like it has. They came out pretty strong here for the Bobcats, and Pike Central's battled back here in the second quarter. They kind of went cold there in the first. So.
Yeah, they didn't hit very many shots in that first half or first quarter, and was down 7 a couple different times, but they got it cut to 1. Right now it stands at 3, so they've battled back, and like I said, Coach Holland's teams, you know, usually score in the 50s and 60s. You know, it's not like a lot of teams that we see around here. Very patient on offense and try to get after you on defense, and that's what we've seen out of the Hawks so far here in the first half.
Betsy Layne with the basketball here as we get back rolling at Buckley's Creek.
Fields with, Hall with it. Boy, that was a bad spot to give it to Lance. He was able to keep from having the turnover. Braden Hall for 3, and that's in and out. Lance battling for it and comes up with it over in the corner. There's Justice, Cooper Justice in the lineup, as we mentioned before. Gerald driving, gets it Justice, shot up and good. Beautiful pass that time by Gerald. 21-16.
Justice and Bowman match up well against each other like we were talking about. I see what you were saying now.
Yes, yeah, he's got the height. Bowman's got a little weight, a little bigger body than his, but you get a big tall guy like that in a zone and he keeps his hands up, it's tough to get the ball movement. Here's Bowman, nice pass, and blocked by Justice. Rebound put back up and in by Colton Ratliff. Cooper Justice, I think, surprised Bowman on that one.
I think he did.
Here's Lance, down low, Sloan puts it up and in. Canyon Sloan on the backside breaks loose. 23-18.
2:46 to go here in the second.
Hawks working with it in the front court. Flashing Bowman on the baseline back out to free throw line. He gets it behind the three-point line, not where he's wanting it. Here's a drive, shot up, rattles out, and stays in. Colton Ratliff. Ratliff's coming alive here in this second quarter.
Hawks down 3.
2:20 left here in the first half. Braden Hall with it. Betsy Layne, boy, they give him an open. He takes it down the lane. Can't get it to fall. Bowman comes off with the rebound. Into the front court to come. Here's Rowe. Back over to Ratliff. Good. Colton Ratliff has came alive here in this quarter, Brittany.
Yes, he has. He scored the last 7 points here for the Hawks.
And we're tied at 23, and there's a near turnover. Betsy Layne finally gets it into the front court. Might be the first tie we've had tonight.
It is, I believe.
Canyon Sloan drives it over, gives it to Lance. He's taking it down the lane and knocked loose. It's going to stay with the Bobcats.
Pike Central's going to have a substitution.
That's number 24, Zayden Coleman, coming in. Fed that boy a time or two.
I was going to say, don't you know him?
I know him a little bit. Here's Justice with it. Betsy Layne working with a 125 here in the first half. And called for the walk. Canyon Sloan give a little ball fake one way, cut the other, and they got him for the travel.
Things are interesting here at Buckley's Creek with 1:23 left here before halftime, tied up at 23.
Chandler Coleman coming in for Betsy Layne back in the lineup, and who else? I guess that was Eli Jarrell coming back in. Hawks working with it in the front court. They learned who number 4 was.
Yeah, they did.
They've got somebody out on him now. Here's the three on the left side, up and good. Zach Thacker, as the Hawks has started hitting some outside threes, and they take the lead 26-23, and knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Betsy Layne. 54 seconds left first half.
Pike Central has a lot of outside shooters, so
they do.
It depends on who's hot.
And they're not bashful about taking them either. Nice cut to the bucket and shot off the glass, no good. That was Coleman for Betsy Layne. Rebound comes off to Pike Central, and Ratliff has it. Into the front court. We've got 40 seconds left here in the quarter. Here's Ratliff, drives, cut off, goes down low to Bowman, puts it up and in.
Nice play. Looking for the big man.
They found something against that zone now. Boy, that was a nice crossover. Here's the three out of the corner. Braden Hall, no good. Battled down low. Lance has it, puts it up and in. Offensive rebound and put back. 28-25, Hawks by 3 with 15 seconds left. See if they'll work for the last shot. Rowe with it, gives it to Ratliff. That's the man I think they might have. Rowe, he's their leading scorer.
He is.
And ball knocked loose, gets it, throws it up, no good. And that'll get us to the first half. 28-25. Pike Central on a very well-played first half of both teams. Back and forth, one tie. And Pike Central will hold the lead by 3 at the half. So we'll send it back to the station. We'll be back shortly with some first half stats and halftime comments right here on G Sports.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back in, everybody. You know, the holidays are here. That means we've all been together, getting ready to get together, and then we spread out into the wind, right? And so it's more important than ever for people to stay in touch. Heath Wiley's here with us from Gearhart Communications. And Heath, you guys have just got a number of different ways for people to stay in touch with one another.
Yeah, now we have Gearhart Mobile. For all of our 24,500 broadband customers in the community, you can now add it to your home internet.
And the thing about it too, Heath, is, you know, everybody has got their things that they're proud of in terms of their products and everything. But number one, as far as I'm concerned, you guys are right here.
We are. We're local, and also we've been serving the community for the last 65 years. And we're very proud to be a part of the community.
Absolutely, and as we know, and a lot of people have moved in, you know, there are some unique challenges to communications here in the mountains, but you guys know that better than anybody.
We do. We started with P.R. Gearhart back when he started the company, and we keep striving to make our service better and growing, and that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, so 24,500 broadband customers. Tell me about what led you to get into the mobile service category.
Well, we just want to give something back to our customers that gives them a little bit more savings.
Yep.
Gives them a 5G service, reliable service, and it's also no contract.
Heath, outages happen for whatever reason. And when they happen here, folks can have the assurance that they're going to get service here and in a hurry.
Yeah, you're going to see all of our trucks roll out, our local community. You're going to see our workers from the community roll out and help you today.
And you know, it's great. You guys, I know when there are problems like other entities, they go and help other communities. But these are people that you see at school every day, that you see at church on Sunday. They're people you know, people that you trust.
Yeah, there's your cousins, your neighbors, your friends, your family. They all work for us. We have 150 employees, and we're proud that they're part of the Gearhart Communications family.
Absolutely. Okay, so I've talked about this broadband thing again. I think it's just really awesome. 24,500 customers. And so now, to not only those customers but others, this mobile service is a big deal.
It's a really big deal because there's just so much we can do with it and so much your family can do with it. From the one who's budget conscious for $20 a month, all the way up to unlimited for $40 a month. We've got you covered.
So the maximum you're going to pay for mobile service is $40 a month.
$40 per line. We have another package that's $50, but $40 where we'll start at, and it is unlimited.
Now, here's the thing, too, and I picked up on this earlier. I believe you said no contract, okay? Now, first of all, have you ever read one of those? You're into business.
Shoot, it's about that thing.
Have you ever read one of those contracts?
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
But they can be really complicated, and they can be a reason people don't buy, but you're going to let people in without that contract.
We're so confident in our mobile service is that it's no contract, no hassle. I mean, we just want you to sign up, try it. If you love it, you're going to keep it. Keep your number, bring your family in on it, and save a ton of money every month.
Heath, there's so many different advantages to not only the broadband, but the mobile. But I don't think what people realize is there's a real advantage to having both of those services under one roof.
Best thing about having broadband with your mobile service is Wi-Fi calling. You're using unlimited data from your broadband instead of mobile. So you can talk all you want, do all you want with your mobile service because you're just connected with your home.
And you don't realize just what a great thing that is until you look at all the data on the mobile phone that the daughters have been using over the course of the month.
Oh, Lord, yeah, YouTube, TikTok, and everything. They'll just eat it up.
But as long as they're on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You have Gearhart Mobile and Gearhart Broadband, the perfect combination.
These days, everybody more and more conscious of every penny they spend. They're not only getting great service from you, but they're getting it at a great price.
They are, and everybody's going to save money on our broadband and on our mobile service.
Heath, thanks so much. It's a great, great idea. Folks, make sure you get a hold of Heath, all the great people at Gearhart Communications. The website again is?
mygmobile.com.
mygmobile.com. Happy holidays, everybody.
I'm pharmacist Valerie Akers, and I invite you to visit us at Parkview Pharmacy. Come meet our team and discover how we can personalize your pharmacy experience with services designed to help you live a happier, healthier life. Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, a dose of care in every prescription.
Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Pikeville is the perfect place to eat, play, and party. Come try our all-you-can-eat buffet, loaded with unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and desserts. Let Mr. Gatti's host your next birthday party, school event, or family gathering. After you eat, check out the game room where you can play the best up-to-date games around and redeem your tickets for cool prizes. Mr. Gatti's also offers a drive-through lane where you can pick up your meal while on the go. Stop by Mr. Gatti's today and get only the best.
Welcome back to the Hawks Nest. We're at the half of tonight's game between Betsy Layne and Pike Central. The Hawks leads by 3 at the half, 28-25, and Brittany's got some first half stats for us.
If my math is correct, Larry, that's the thing. We hope my math is correct.
Well, it's correct on what you've got.
We've got leading the Hawks right now. Colton Ratliff has 9. He got hot there in the second quarter, had a nice 3 there for the Hawks. Will Rowe right behind him with 8 points, and then we've got Owen Bowman with 6, Zach Thacker with 3, and Brody Fields with 2. For the Bobcats, leading them is Caden Hall with 9. Right behind is Ethan Lance with 5, along with Braden Hall with 5, and then we have Canyon Sloan with 2, and Cooper Justice with 2, and Eli Gerald with 2 for the Bobcats. And Ethan Lance, I've got him at 8 rebounds right now, so, you know, I might be off on some of those, but like you said, he might be in double digits on both sides here by the end of the night.
Well, I'm pretty sure he will if he's got 8 right now, because he was the Windex man in that first half for the Bobcats. A nice half for first half for Coach Ethan Martin. First half that he's ever coached in high school he got in, and only trails by 3, and they led for basically probably 2/3 of the first half. Pike Central got off a little early lead, and then Betsy Layne took the lead about midway through the first quarter and held it to about 2 or 3 minutes to go in the half, and so they've done well.
Betsy Layne's really doing well under Nathan Martin. He has nothing to be disappointed about it going in at halftime. I'm just interested to see how they come out.
Right.
That looks like they're trying to play good team ball from what I see on both sides of the court tonight. They're both getting some good looks, moving the ball around a lot. Pike Central and Betsy Layne both are, and you love to see that.
Yes, that at halftime speech is a big part of coaching. So, like you said, we'll see how they do as we see them coming back out on the floor. So we're going to send it back to the station for a short break, and when we return, we'll get the second half started. 28-25 here at the half. Pike Central with the lead on G Sports.
Hall Funeral Home has provided caring services since 1947, helping families honor the ones they love. With convenient parking and access, our facilities provide an affordable, comfortable place for friends and families, whether you need spacious accommodations or a more intimate setting. Hall Funeral Home's pre-planning services can shield loved ones from making decisions at a stressful time. For pre-planning or at your time of need, trust the caring professionals at Hall Funeral Home in Martin.
Pests in your home? Call East Kentucky Exterminating for same-day service. Give us a call today at 606-432-1127. We help eliminate ants, rats, roaches, and spiders, and so much more. If you need it done fast, give East Kentucky Exterminating a call today. Again at 606-432-1127. Nobody likes bad pests.
This holiday season, the best gifts don't sit under the tree, they sit in your driveway. At Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Hyundai, Fiat, we're bringing the cheer with incredible deals on every new and pre-owned vehicle. Buy a vehicle between now and December 23rd, and you're entered to win $5,000 in cash. Limited to the first 200 vehicles sold. Come see us at 100 Deskins Drive, Pikeville. Call 606-437-1300 or shop anytime at Tim Short CDJR of Pikeville.com.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lee College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
And here we are back after the half at Pike Central. Pike Central, Betsy Layne battling here at the start of the third quarter. The Hawks leading the Bobcats 28-25. Larry, Brittany here with you for what should be an interesting second half of basketball. I'm excited.
Nobody in foul trouble in that first half. Very few fouls called. I think free throws maybe total 5 or 6 for the whole total in first half.
They're letting them play.
Betsy Layne will get the possession to start the second half as the possession arrow is pointed to their favor. And looks like the same 5 is on the floor for Betsy Layne and also for Pike Central. It'll come in to Gerald. Back over to Coleman. Coleman played pretty well the first quarter, and then Canyon Sloan mostly the second quarter for Betsy Layne at point guard.
Yep.
And there's a turnover as Braden Hall tried to go in against Bowman. Bowman holding his ground and forced the turnover.
And now Pike Central gets the ball back here in the third.
Rattler with it in front court. He had a big second quarter, as Brittany said, told us there when she's given the stats. I think he had 7 points, had 9 in the half, 7 in that second quarter. Down low, shot up and good. Bobby Billiter.
It's his first points of the game.
I was thinking that might be his first. And here's a near turnover. Coleman with it, kicks it back out. Braden Hall wide open. That's no good for Pike Central as Hall knocks it down.
Can't leave him open.
You got Caden and Braden and the 2 Hall boys, and if they got their feet set on the 3, you can just about write it down.
Yep. Now it's a 2-point ball game again.
30-28. Hawks working in the front court with it. Here's Rowe, 3, comes up short. Rebound comes off. Ethan Lance. That's 9 times I've said that. One more away from the double digits in rebounding. Coleman works around the screen. Gives it down low to Caden Hall. Braden Hall, top circle 3, rattles out. But Lance flies in for the rebound and comes up with it.
Now he's in double digits.
Eli Jarrell, baseline, step through, puts it in. We're tied at 30. Nice ball fake that time by Eli Jarrell and got the defender in the air, just stepped around him and laid it off the glass. Robbie Roberts watching in from Sevierville. An ex-Bobcat. Pike Central working. Down low, Billiter, same spot. Can't get the shot off this time. Top of the circle, Ratliff.
Nice.
Knocks the 3 down. Pike Central back out by 3, 33-30.
Both teams answering each other, it seems like.
Here's a shot no good by Caden Hall. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. Caden was too close on that one.
He was.
Yeah, he needs to get behind that 3-point line.
Now Sloan will check back in for the Bobcats.
Braden Hall, he'll trigger it in. It comes in to Lance. Gives it to Caden Hall. Back to Lance. He's not done a lot of scoring tonight, but he has worked the boards. He tried to get a shot off that time. It's fouled, but it's on the drive, no shot. So he'll stay with the Bobcats under their own bucket.
That foul's going to go on Will Rowe.
His first. And he'll come in. Canyon Sloan down the lane, off the glass and in. Don't see that glass used straight on like that very often.
Now that was a nice look from him.
33-32. Hawks by 1 with the basketball. That's Thacker looking for help, gets it around over to Rowe. Bowman down low, and boy, throw to 10-foot fastball on that one. Had a little speed on that pass. It just whizzed by his teammate out of bounds. Betsy Layne will have it. And we've got a timeout. Let's see. It's going to be
I don't know if he said 30 or full.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 5:01 left third quarter. 33-32. Pike Central by 1.
And now Colton Ratliff has gotten to double digits in scoring with 10 points, as Ethan Lance has gotten to double digits in rebounds with 10.
Well, we got some double-digit guys now. At the end of tonight's game, we'll have the G Sport Gearhart Security Player of the game. So got 2 players working hard to get that award.
They're kind of neck and neck right now on both sides. So it's like, who are we going to pick, Larry? We got plenty of time to figure it out.
We got a whole lot of time to figure it out. The way this one's coming down with ever who makes that last bucket could get the trophy.
It was like the game last night. That boys' game was as tight as this one is. So
oh, yeah.
That's 2 nights back-to-back with good basketball action.
That was a really good game. That was almost had the atmosphere of a tournament game last night.
Yeah, it did. Seemed like it did.
Shelby Valley and Paintsville, 2 of the good, better teams in the boys in the region. Here's Sloan with it. Lance out behind the three-point line. Caden Hall, 3, no good. Down low, Lance comes off for the rebound, kicks it back out. Caden Hall again. Braden at the top of the circle, puts it on the floor, kicks it in the corner. Caden Hall, 3, good.
Got it.
And Betsy Layne retakes the lead.
He worked for that one.
Yes. Got to give the assist to Braden Hall on that one. He drew the defense and knew where he was open. Here's Ratliff working in front court for the Hawks. 3 in the air, good. Out of the corner, Zach Thacker. So 1 good 3 deserves another.
And now it's still a 1-point game here at Buckley's Creek.
And it's a back and forth affair right now. Jarrell kicks it over. Lance going to fire the 3. No. Rebound, Will Rowe. And ball taken from behind, but they're going to get a foul. Coach, see who's got the foul on.
I think they're going to say it's on
They're going to get it on Jarrell. I thought that was a clean pick, but Jarrell from behind.
It looked like it from our view.
Sometimes you get that anticipation call. I think that
you would know a thing or two about those.
Well, I didn't anticipate that. Ratliff with it. Will Rowe drives into the lane, kicks it back over into the corner. That's Thacker. Open for 3. Hit one before, and that one's no good. And rebound again, Ethan Lance. Braden Hall with it. Nonchalant, just free throw line jumper, no. Lance up, no. And rebound coming off to Ratliff. Boy, that's 2 easy ones there. The Bobcats missing on the other end with the floater. Colton Ratliff. Big scoring game tonight here for Colton.
Yeah, he came to life there late in the second quarter, and it looks like he still is.
Here's Lance breaking free, but loses the dribble. Out and in front, there's Billiter, puts it up and in. And a 4-0 run by Pike Central extends the lead to 40-35. Canyon Sloan kicks it to Braden Hall. Betsy Layne's got 4 players outside the three-point line right now. They're spreading the floor, and Coach Martin's wanting a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 2:29 to go here in the third quarter. Pike Central by 5. And that could be equal their largest lead of the night, I think.
I think it is their largest lead. And I'm trying to sit here and do some quick math because Colton Ratliff, like we were talking about, he came to life there in that second quarter, and he's still going.
Well, I think you said he had 9 at the half. And
14 now.
14.
So he's leading the Hawks right now with 14 points. So.
Leading scorer in the game.
Yeah.
I like the little official we got on the floor tonight.
Yeah, we had to give him a shout out, and then we got to watch the little cheerleaders at halftime too.
Yeah, great to see the young kids out during the games. That's the future. Betsy Layne will have it out of the timeout. Missed a couple easy ones the last trip down. Braden Hall missed one from the foul line wide open, and Lance gets a rebound and just misses a layup down low.
Coach Martin saw something, and he calls the timeout there to try to, I think, drop a nice play for the Bobcats. But, you know, he has a smart basketball IQ. He did play for several years.
Well, he was on the Betsy Layne State Championship team when they won the All-A Classic under Junior Newsom. So
he knows a thing or two.
Junior's one of the all-time greats coaches. And Lance misses it again. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Betsy Layne. You was in contact with a pretty good coach for a long time when you was a young lady too, right?
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah, pretty good coach.
Long-time coach here at Pike Central.
Yes, and Betsy Layne throws it out of bounds. Called several games for him when I was officiating.
I think sometimes he should come out of retirement. We might have to get him on a microphone, Larry. That's what we'll do.
If he does, he's going to have to talk more than he did when he was coaching. He didn't do much talking then. There's Bowman, and he's going to be fouled on the turnaround. That's going to be Justice on the foul. Justice had a nice block on Bowman in the first half. Well, one of the our viewers has sent us out a message that today is Bobby Billiter's birthday, so send out a birthday shout to Bobby Billiter, and had the big three out of the corner a while ago, so he's celebrating big right now.
Bowman got that first free throw. He'll have one more here for the Hawks.
41-35, 6-point lead. And it's out to 7 now as Hawks are stretching it out a little bit. Betsy Layne not scored. How many points they put up in the quarter here? They've got, what, 8 so far? 10, and there's a nice drive down the lane. Chandler Coleman with the bucket for Betsy Layne. They needed that. Stop the bleeding on that one. 42-37. Bowman, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound comes off to Eli Jarrell. Gets it over to Coleman. Coleman again down the lane, kicks it over to Justice. And stepping out of bounds. Oh, no. They're going to call the foul. Wow.
So that's going to go on Bowman.
I think they called that on Rowe, maybe.
Oh, did they?
Let's see, no, number 22.
No, that was on Bowman.
Okay.
That'll be his first.
Didn't see it. But we don't matter. There's Kenyon Sloan tight roping and going to be foul on Bowman again. A little much, too much tight roping there for Kenyon Sloan as Bowman bumped him out of bounds. 1:19 left third quarter. Nice break to the bucket and shot missed. Jarrell with the rebound, no good. And we've got a tie up, and it's going to go to the Hawks as number 34, Carson Layne, into the lineup for the Hawks, comes away with that rebound.
Yeah, he did a good job there to come off the bench for the Hawks and get the ball back.
Rattleth into the front court. Here's Bowman. Nice pass down low to Layne. Pass it out in the corner. Shot no good. Battle it down low. Layne comes up with another rebound. Puts it up no good. And they say he's fouled, but before the shot.
I'm not sure who they called that foul on either.
Well, the good thing about here, they'll put it on the board for you, and you don't get that a lot of times.
No, you don't. That was on Justice for the Bobcats. It's his second.
Shot out of the corner, roll, no good, air ball. Rebound down low. That was Zach Thacker with the rebound, and he's fouled, but it's common foul, no shots. That's 4 on Betsy Layne. 47 seconds left as Caden Hall returns the lineup, and Chandler Coleman will get a rest on the bench for Betsy Layne. Checking something at the scores table. Maybe who the foul was on.
They're going to put on number 1.
Okay, change it to 1, Coleman. His first. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pike Central with it. Looks like they're going to work for the last shot. Ratliff just standing with it out at the jump circle. Betsy Layne's going to let him just dribble it out. Try to D up here the last few seconds. 42-37, 5-point lead. Hawks. And now they'll get into their offense at 6 seconds. Back over to Will Rowe, gets a screen into the lane. Jump shot, no good. Foul called. He'll get 2 at the line with 0.8 seconds.
That's going to go on Justice. That's going to be 3 on him.
He's getting his name in the book, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
And Rowe makes the first free throw. Andy Scaff says go Hawks, class of 2002. Rose, both free throws drops in, 44-37. And
not sure Coach Holland's now talking to the official. I'm not sure what happened.
You had 0.8 of a second. They took 3 dribbles, shot the ball, and you still got 0.4. So a little confusing on this one. Now they got having a conference at midcourt, the officials.
Pike Central leading right now, 44-37 here in the third quarter. Both
teams at the bench, and they're going to say end of the quarter.
Okay.
So at the end of 3, it's 44-37, Pike Central. We'll see the back station. Be back for final quarter action here on G Sports.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com. And let's tech the halls, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearhart Broadband.
We're proud to offer the city of Prestonsburg the fastest and most dependable internet. Your doctors and nurses depend on it. The bright future minds must have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online is incredibly valuable.
If Gearhart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
Welcome back into Buckley's Creek. Larry and Brittany here with you. It's 44-37, Pike Central leading Betsy Layne as we get ready for fourth quarter action. And what's been an exciting game to watch tonight, Larry.
It has. Pike Central extended their lead by 4. They was up 3 at the half, up by 7 now. Betsy Layne kind of cooled off in that third quarter a little bit, but I think some good adjustments on the defensive side by Coach Holland had a lot to do with that.
I think so, too. But the thing I do like to see, Coach Martin, he's seeing stuff and calling those timeouts quick to kind of get control of it for the boys. So Coach Holland's done this for a long time, so we know he knows how to do that.
Oh, yeah, 35 years worth, he said. Talked to him before the game.
Betsy Layne basketball here at the start of the fourth.
Kenyon Sloan with it. It's Braden Hall, and Pike Central now man-to-man as Hall drives and called for the charge. Good defense.
It's going to be his
and
first.
Who was it? Colton Ratliff.
Yep.
Taking the charge. He's played a good game tonight on both ends of the floor.
Yes, he has.
Pike Central works in the front court with it. Betsy Layne still in that zone. Rowe in the corner. Nothing doing. Gets it back out on top to Thacker. Ratliff comes out. He's hit a couple of threes from the top of the circle tonight. There's Bowman. Cut off on the drive on the baseline. Hawks being very patient with it, always looking inside. And Rowe drives inside, left-handed shot up, no good. Battling for the rebound down low. Sloan comes out with it. Kenyon Sloan on the move to the bucket and partially blocked by Ratliff, but Lance comes up with it. Braden Hall 3 rattles in.
It's a nice play by Betsy Layne there as they trail by 4.
Well, that bucket, you can contribute that with the hustle down on the defensive end on the boards. Here's Ratliff. Kicks it into Bowman on the corner. Bowman tried to drive the baseline. Good defense from Braden Hall. And 3 up in the air. Carson Layne, that might be his first of the of the season maybe.
I believe so.
On the other end, Caden Hall with the drive puts it off the glass and in. Yeah, I think that might be a bonus. 47-42.
Back and forth like we've done all night here at Buckley's Creek.
Hawks working with it in the front court. Rowe loses it on the drive down the lane, picked up by Braden Hall. He'll bring it into front court, down the lane to the bucket, shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and down low coming out, Will Rowe with it. Hall just now getting back on the end for Betsy Layne. Here's the elbow jumper, no good by Ratliff. Rebound Braden Hall, gets it out, Caden Hall. Sloan, 3 in the corner, good. Canyon Sloan. He's played a good floor game and gave us a few points off the bench tonight.
47-45, Pike Central leading with 5:26 to go here in the 4th.
That 7-point lead has been cut to 2. 5:20 left. Down low, and good. Carson Layne. Boy, he's working for some more playing time, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's came in and done a lot of things defensively well for him in the 3rd quarter. Now he's got 5 points for the Hawks.
He has hit that bucket and a 3-pointer. Got a 30-second timeout, Pike Central. 49-45. Pike Central with the lead, and Betsy Layne, you're talking about some help off the bench. Carson Layne's given Pike Central Canyon Sloan. He's come off the bench and had several points for Betsy Layne.
Yeah, he's got 7 right now for the Bobcats, so he's came in and done a lot of things good for him as well. So a lot of kids like, hey, I want some more playing time out here tonight.
Yeah, they getting a chance to do it. Canyon, let's see, I think he might be he's a sophomore. Chandler Coleman, a freshman, started. You get playing time and get to show the coach, and you might see some lineup changes, down the road for Betsy Layne as Coach Martin hits a filling out game for him, too.
Yeah, it is, and he's done a good job.
Betsy Layne with the basketball, down 4. 5 minutes to go here in the game. Canyon Sloan with it out front. Braden Hall and Carson Layne on him. That's a big matchup.
Yeah,
and Braden stepped through and won. As Carson Layne tried to body him up, and Braden just stepped through it and was able to get it to fall. And he can cut the lead to 1 with the free throw. Got viewers looking in from Florida watching tonight's game. Sheila and Jerry Biffin. And Hall makes the free throw, hits 49-48. Betsy Layne jumps into the full court pressure. We've not seen that since the 1st quarter. Good defensive strategy, slows Hawks down a little bit. They'll get it into the front court, give it to Ratliff. Now they'll get their offense set up.
1-point ball game here. Again.
Betsy Layne's had a 7-point lead, and the Hawks has had a 7-point lead, and it's been in between ever since. The whole game. Hawks being patient, working against the 2-3 zone. Try to get it down low. Pass intercepted. Try to go to Layne, and Braden Hall seen that one coming and intercepts the pass for Betsy Layne. He has it in the front court. In the corner, Canyon Sloan driving. Caden Hall, elbow jumper, no good. And Carson Layne, another rebound, and then the ball tipped out of Rowe's hand, and Layne couldn't save it. It'll go to Betsy Layne.
So now it's 49-48. Betsy Layne basketball here in the 4th.
The birthday boy, Bobby Billiter, coming back in for Pike Central.
He'd like a win on his birthday.
Well, what would you think? Yeah, a long three. Braden Hall count it. And Betsy Layne retakes the lead, 51-49. And that is not out of his range.
I know. That's his third three of the night four. He's had 4 threes.
Coach Martin up doing some good heavy coaching right now. Good to see it. Here's Bowman with the turnaround, no good. And Billiter with the rebound, but loses it. Canyon Sloan picks it up for Betsy Layne. Lance with it now, looking for help. Got Bowman guarding him. Defense being pushed out, and Bowman with the bump.
It's going to be his third foul.
Neither team in a lot of foul trouble, as only the second one for the Hawks and one for Betsy Layne. So a long time for free throws unless it's a foul on the shot. Here's Caden Hall with it into the corner. Eli Jarrell, 3, no. And Canyon Sloan runs it down. Another offensive rebound. Jarrell driving the baseline this time. Kicks it back out. Sloan in the lane, puts it in. And Betsy Layne extends the lead to 4. 53-49, 2:45 left. Bobcats on a surge here late in the fourth quarter.
They came back to life like they did there in the second quarter.
Hawks working around the zone, looking inside, nothing doing, gets it back out on top. That's Thacker with it. Here's Bowman, free throw line. Rattler picks up his dribble, throws it away, try to get it down low. And Betsy Layne, that's the second time here in the last minute that they picked off a pass trying to get it down in the post. There's Braden Hall, kicks it back out to Canyon Sloan. Ratliff on him. And pass is tipped again by Ratliff. Quick hands, Bowman picks it up, kicks it down low, put up and in, Zach Thacker.
Nice play by Bowman to Thacker there.
The big man with the bounce and the dish. And Coach Martin's wanting a timeout. It's going to be a full 1:48 left. Betsy Layne by 2, 53-51. They'll have the basketball when we return on G Sports.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gerhardt Smart Home Security. Your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosilio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gerhardt puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearhardtSecurity.com today. Gerhardt Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
Hall Funeral Home has provided caring services since 1947, helping families honor the ones they love. With convenient parking and access, our facilities provide an affordable, comfortable place for friends and families, whether you need spacious accommodations or a more intimate setting. Hall Funeral Home's pre-planning services can shield loved ones from making decisions at a stressful time. For pre-planning or at your time of need, trust the caring professionals at Hall Funeral Home in Martin.
Back here at Buckley's Creek, here in the fourth quarter, a minute 48 to play. It's 53-51, Betsy Layne leading Pike Central. And it's been an exciting game to watch. A lot of back and forth tonight, but both teams playing hard defensively. You've had a lot of good teams come, like they're coming off the bench doing a lot too, some of these players are, and that's good to see, especially for these coaches.
Yes, exactly. And Betsy Layne's outscored the Hawks by 9 here. They had a 7-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and they're down by 2.
And we still will have our G Sports and Gerhardt Security Player of the Game coming up after the game too. So
we do. We got some good candidates right now for sure, and got some new players stepping in the spotlight.
Yeah, we do.
Betsy Layne working with it in the front court. Pike Central with only 2 team fouls, so it's a long ways away from before you have to put them in the at the foul line. And Betsy Layne taking some time off the clock, and that's a long time to take time off the clock. And there you go, held ball, and it's going to go to Pike Central. Minute 26. That's a long time before try to hold the ball. You got to stay in your offense. And, you know, they'd been scoring, and you'd start trying to take time off the clock and take you out of the offense.
It does.
Get back in that flow.
That momentum stops.
Hawks working with it in the front court. Rattler. Wheel roll down on the baseline. And Billiter's pass intercepted. Boy, the turnovers had really hurt Pike Central here late. And here's a long pass up. Caden Hall gives it over to Sloan and don't take the shot. And I think Rowe's going to be called for the reach in. Let's see. No, it's going to get to number 2, Billiter. That's the third team foul, so they'll have to foul 2 more times to get Betsy Layne on the line. We're under a minute. 57 seconds left. It'll come into Sloan in the backcourt. Ratliff on him, and boy, the pass is tipped away, and Lance was there to save the day so far.
Pike Central trying to steal the ball back. Thacker and Ratliff both.
And here's the foul on Braden Hall was fouled, and that's going to be
on Will Rowe, I believe.
Rowe, I think, on that one. That's 4 team fouls, so one more will put Betsy Layne at the line. Again, Canyon Sloan, and there's the foul, quick foul, and Sloan will go to the line for 2.
That was going to be on Colton Ratliff.
53-51. If he makes both of these, it's a 2-point or a 2-possession game.
No pressure for the sophomore here.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Mikey Hall watching from Galax, Virginia. I've been there before. And the free throw's no good. Used to have a couple good friends.
We're going to have a sub coming in for the Hawks. We've got Fields coming back in.
And that's Thacker going out. Canyon Sloan have one more and misses them both. Rebound comes off to Ratliff. Driving to the bucket, kicks it in the corner, 3 in the air, no. Battle for the rebound and foul over the back, and Betsy Layne will shoot free throws.
And Lance hit very hard.
Yeah, Ethan Lance down. I think he was one that supposed to be shooting the free throws too. He's been a warrior on the board tonight for sure.
And he's up on a walk here. 30.8 seconds left here in this one.
You've got him at 14 rebounds. And let's see who they're going to put at the line to shoot. Is it Lance?
They put that foul on Will Rowe. That's going to be his 3rd foul. Yep.
And on the other hand, we're talking about Pike Central was into the bonus now on the fouls, but Betsy Layne with only 1 team foul, so they can really turn the D up and take time off the clock by just giving fouls out. They're giving Lance some time to get his bearings as he took a hard fall and comes up short.
He'll have one more chance here for the Bobcats.
Betsy Layne 0 of 3, chance to put it away at the foul line and not being able to convert. Second one's good, 3-point game, 54-51, 30 seconds left.
Bobcats on top.
And Coach Holland's going to call a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step out ourselves, 25 seconds left. Betsy Layne by 3, Pike Central with the basketball when we return on G Sports.
This holiday season, the best gifts don't sit under the tree, they sit in your driveway. At Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Hyundai, Fiat, we're bringing the cheer with incredible deals on every new and pre-owned vehicle. Buy a vehicle between now and December 23rd, and you're entered to win $5,000 in cash. Limited to the first 200 vehicles sold. Come see us at 100 Deskins Drive, Pikeville. Call 606-437-1300 or shop anytime at Tim Short CDJR of Pikeville.com.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
And we're back here at Buckley's Creek. 54-51, Betsy Layne leading the Hawks with 25.3 seconds left in this one, and it's been an exciting game. And, you know, you got to give it to Coach Nathan Martin, Larry, like, for his first debut.
He is. He's pulled all the right strings so far. He's setting, if he comes away with this win, he's setting himself up.
Yeah, he is. He might be a hero down there tonight.
Pike Central trails by 3. They've got several three-point shooters on the floor.
Yes, they do.
There's Bowman, gets it back out on top. That's Fields with it. Ratliff, he's hit forward tonight. Rowe looking to get a 3 off. We're at 8 seconds, 7. Rowe, top of the circle, no good.
Rebound Ratliff.
And Ratliff comes up with it. Rowe, no, called a timeout. And let's see if they put time back on the clock.
I'll tell you what, that Colton Ratliff's been all over the floor tonight for the Hawks.
He is. He has played a really good game, and Coach Martin, he could feel it. He could feel it, but Betsy Layne just wasn't able to secure that rebound, so we're going to stay here with it. Coach Holland called a timeout, and, of course, they put the timeout time on the clock. The game clock had 2.8 seconds, so I don't know. They don't seem to be going to change that because Rowe, he's fired that shot, which was no good the second time, but they called the timeout. So
we'll have to see what they decide here when they come out of the huddle. I'll run through our sponsor list real quick while they're still in there. Appalachian Wireless, Howard Family Pharmacy, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Gearhart.com, John Greer Hunt, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Tim Short Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Pikeville, Getty's Pizza in Pikeville, Parkview Pharmacy, Hall Funeral Home, and East Kentucky Exterminating. We couldn't do it without our fine G Sports sponsors.
Exactly. Makes all of it possible. Pike Central will have it side out in the front court, 2.3 seconds on the clock. Triggering it in is Ratliff. You have to look for him to get it back. Here's a partial block, and Betsy Layne is going to come away with the win.
Wow.
54-51 as Coach Nathan Martin comes into the Hawks Nest first time as the coach and comes away with the big win. So we'll send it back to the station and be back shortly with some final stats and comments right here on G Sports. And the fans.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
I'm pharmacist Valerie Akers, and I invite you to visit us at Parkview Pharmacy. Come meet our team and discover how we can personalize your pharmacy experience with services designed to help you live a happier, healthier life. Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, a dose of care in every prescription.
Pest in your home? Call East Kentucky Exterminating for same-day service. Give us a call today at 606-432-1127. We help eliminate ants, rats, roaches, and spiders, and so much more. If you need it done fast, give East Kentucky Exterminating a call today. Again at 606-432-1127. Nobody likes a bad pest. And we're back here at Buckley's Creek as Betsy Layne defeats the Hawks 54-51, and Larry has new head coach Nathan Martin on the floor. So Larry, I'll send it to you.
All right, thank you, Brittany. Nathan, let's hear some comments.
I don't know if I've got the voice for a comment. I love this school. I think these boys love this school. I cannot say enough about my 7. I think I got 7 because I don't know them yet to get any more in that come out and did not quit. We're just a bunch of guys that I think everyone's forgot about it. I think we made a statement tonight of how hard we can play.
Well, I thought you done some good adjustments different times in the game. Had a big second quarter, kind of cooled off a little third quarter, and then turned up the defensive pressure in the fourth quarter and hit some big buckets. Braden Hall hit some big buckets. Canyon Sloan, just a whole team effort.
Absolutely. I told them, I said, guys, if you all play as a team and play as hard as we did for the last 5.5 hours this week, we're going to win ball games. Defense wins ball games. We got down and come back, and we knowed each other for 3 days. This great group. I mean, it says something about the guys, and it also says something about their previous coaches. They was ready to go. They was ready to go. So I think we're going to be all right. I was worried about it, but we're going to be all right.
Well, you know what happens from here, don't you? You got to win them all now.
Scott Thacker said, Nate, the only way to win them all is to start with the first one. So I guess we'll do it.
Well, you're off to a good start. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Brittany?
Yes, sir. We're going to let Larry come back up here, so I'm going to step away real quick, send it back to the station. Then when we get back, we'll have your G Sports and Gearhart Security Player of the Game back in 1 minute here on G Sports.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lee College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
And welcome back into Buckley's Creek for the final time this evening. Larry and Brittany here with you. And, you know, we still have some business to take care of after that Betsy Layne 54-51 win over Pike Central, Larry, and that's our G Sports and Gearhart Security Player of the Game.
Yeah, we're going to give it to the coach. 2 practices with the team. Talked to him before the game, and he said, you know, don't even really know all of them's names. I might have to just say number 7 or whatever, you know, go in the game. And come out and the players played their hearts out for him. They got down 7 going into the fourth quarter and made a big comeback and come away with the 3-point win.
And I will run through that.
Right.
We have Braden Hall led the way with 17 points for the Bobcats. Right behind him was Caden Hall with 14. Canyon Sloan off the bench with 9. We had Ethan Lance with 6 and 14 rebounds for the Bobcats. Cooper Justice chipped in 2 points, and then we also had Chandler Coleman with 2. And then we had Eli Gerald, who had 4 for the Bobcats. Now, moving over to the Hawks side, you had leading the way was Colton Ratliff with 14 points, Will Rowe with 10, Owen Bowman with 8, Bobby Billiter, the birthday boy, with 6, Carson Layne with 5, who also came off the bench for the Hawks and did a good job. So, you know, both of these teams to me around tournament time might be a problem for some people.
You're exactly right. The Hawks didn't really play the game that they normally play tonight. They didn't shoot the ball well from outside, but Betsy Layne, you could credit them. They played most of the game on the 2-3 zone or a 1-3-1 zone, and they put pressure out front on those shooters outside. They did. So the Hawks will fall to 4-2 on a 2-game losing streak now. Betsy Layne breaks a 2-game losing streak, and they will improve their record to 2-4. So we'll be back on the air on G Sports production coming out of Phelps next Monday, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe we might have one on Saturday, a girls' game on Saturday.
I think
they
that's
did
been
cancel
taken
that
off
one.
the schedule. Yes, so
I can't keep up when it snows and you
right.
got cold weather. We've got
have to change them
postponements.
around exactly. So So we'll be back
at Phelps.
Monday at Phelps. So for Alex back at the station, for Wayne Figured camera, my partner Brittany Rowe. Brittany, enjoyed doing the telecast with you tonight. First time we worked together. Thought it went smooth. And this is Larry Cecil saying so long and good night. And again, Betsy Layne comes away with the 3-point win here at the Hawks Nest. And it happened all on G Sports.